Chris Frankie again, and yes, there is a Hollywood Boulevard in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada, Hollywood Boulevard, right? Oh, and by the way, it is Nevada. So those of you that don't live here, or even if you do live here, it is Nevada, not Nevada. But anyway, yes, there is a Hollywood Boulevard. So Hollywood Boulevard, it does run north-south across the east side of town, all the way up along the mountains there where you have Sunrise Mountain and Frenchman Mountain. So it runs from Nellis Air Force Base on the north side, and it goes all the way south down to the Wetlands Park or the Las Vegas Wash right down there. So at the very end, towards the Las Vegas Wash, it does become a dirt road, but it does go all the way down there to the south. So the last video I did talked about these neighborhoods that are not quite cookie cutter, right? They're original, unique. They have a lot of character because of all the different houses. And that's the same thing you're going to get up off of Hollywood Boulevard. So I'm going to take you on a little tour going down Hollywood Boulevard, show you what the houses look like there. But I also want to show you some of the houses in the neighborhoods around there. So if you go just to the east side of Hollywood Boulevard, closer up towards the mountain, you have probably maybe a mile or so. There's a lot of neighborhoods back there, and just like I talked about before, a lot of these lot sizes are quite large. They can be anywhere from a quarter acre up to about 2 acres, and you're going to see that as I go down Hollywood Boulevard. You're going to see a lot of those homes are back farther away from the street because of the lot sizes, and that's kind of cool. I do enjoy that. But like I said, I want to show you a few pictures of some houses I saw when I was driving around the neighborhoods up there. So let me show those to you first. All right, that was, I don't know, 8 or 10 houses, something like that, that were in those neighborhoods, like I said, that are to the east of Hollywood Boulevard. And most of those houses in those areas are not tract homes, right? So somebody bought that lot, they had a house built there, and a lot of those homes are older, but there's also still a lot of empty lots in those areas. So if that's something you're interested in, it's a cool area because of the view you have of the valley. Let me show you a couple pictures I took of the strip from being up on that side of town, because you are a little bit up on an incline before you actually get to the mountains. So let me show you those as well. And also on that side of town, that is where the Mormon temple sits. It's a huge, beautiful building up there. And if that's something that interests you, that is up there as well. Let me show you a couple of shots of that so you can see how beautiful that church, that building, that Mormon temple is. Now, I myself am not Mormon, but I do still love that building. I still love seeing it. You can see it from a lot of different parts of town, again, because it is up kind of on the incline going in towards the mountains. It's really beautiful up there. And like I said, there's a lot of huge lots. There's a lot of beautiful homes up there. But aside from that, let's go ahead and get into the little tour just coming down Hollywood Boulevard, probably from around, I don't even know what street I started on to the north. Maybe Owens, maybe around Owens, and then headed south down towards Charleston-ish, maybe not even that far, maybe Washington or Bonanza. And then I did get a few houses on the other side of the street. The east side of the street has houses almost all the way down it. On the west side of the street, you're not getting as many houses, at least the front side of the houses. A lot of those homes, that's the backyard on that side. But I will take you down the street and show you a little bit about those homes so you can see how unique and different they are Now, the pictures I showed you previously, those homes to me are a lot more beautiful, have a lot much more character. But let me show you the homes along Hollywood Boulevard as well. Okay, so that was the northeast side of town up along Hollywood Boulevard. And like I said, it's right up there alongside Sunrise Mountain and Frenchman Mountain, the two mountains you're going to see up there. And again, it goes from Nellis Air Force Base in the north all the way down to the Las Vegas Wash in the south, which is where the Wetlands Park is. Again, a great opportunity for you to build a home if that is something that you desire. As you saw in a few spots on the video, there were some empty lots still on Hollywood Boulevard. But more importantly, back in those neighborhoods where I showed you those 8 or 10 homes, the pictures of those homes, there's a lot of empty lots still back in those areas. And again, the great thing is, depending on how you build your house, you get that great view of the Las Vegas Strip. Obviously, the pictures don't do it justice. Our eyes are great magnifiers at seeing all of that, and especially at night to see all the colors from there. And Independence Day, right? 4th of July. From up on that side of the hill, you can see the fireworks all the way across the valley, especially the ones going on the Las Vegas Strip. So it's a great place to build a house, a great view. If you're interested in any of this, again, please subscribe. I'll be making videos all the time. But more importantly, if you think you want to buy a home in any of these areas, please get in touch with me. I'll give you as much information as I can about these areas of town and how to qualify for the loans, how to pick out your home, all those different things. But give me the chance to earn your business. I would love to. So again, Chris Franke, and I will see you on the next one.